My stomach here, there's lots of extra skin. My posture has straightened quite a bit so I don't get the big pouch as much. I don't look back and think, oh my gosh, you're a terrible person because you didn't appreciate your body. I just think, oh, you know what, next time I want to do it differently. And if I can help any other girl out there to look and view at their body in a more positive way, then I want to do it.
You want to get it? Yeah.
His eyes. Okay.
You're dizzy.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about postpartum, and more specifically like my body in postpartum and how I've kind of journeyed. I have a slight cold at the moment. How I kind of learned to re-love my body, slash I really just want to say to you guys that the bounce back that you see online is not going to happen for everyone, and that's normal. You're human. It took you 9 months to grow this child. It might take you even longer to lose the weight that you had to gain inevitably to actually grow the child. And also kind of just talk about how, you know, you think that you will love and appreciate your body, and you know that you should, but it doesn't discredit the fact that, you know, self-love is a really long journey. It's a journey that you walk every single day, probably for the rest of your life, I want to say. There's a reason that there are so many industries out there making millions of dollars from telling us how we can look better, or if we do this, our lives are going to get better. Don't compare your body to me. Don't compare it to that chick that you scroll on Instagram and see. Don't compare it to your friend. Don't compare it to the mum group pages. Don't compare. It's a waste of time. It will steal all your joy, and actually your body is going to do what it's meant to do for you. Say kind things to yourself in the mirror. Unfollow people that make you feel bad about yourself, and always think about what you can take on board to better yourself and what you can just leave. I am 10 months postpartum in a week. I finally feel like I am in a place where I really love my body, and it is learning that actually you are unique and you don't have to look like any celebrity, any girlfriend of yours, any chick on Instagram. You don't have to look like them, and actually you are lovable, you are loved, you are perfect, you are worthy. So let's just jump right in. Me, when I was 4 weeks postpartum, I thought, wow, this is me. I thought, wow, why is my stomach not flat yet? Which is outrageous. I had gotten to my head that I had only gained weight on my bump. You know, like people would say to me, oh, you're all bump, like you've gained weight nowhere else. And actually, you know, of course you gain weight everywhere because you're carrying a child, but also everybody's body is different. And I actually gained weight after pregnancy and after birth, because of breastfeeding. And I was led to believe that you burn so many calories breastfeeding, so you know you don't need to worry too much. But there's so many different factors to how our weight fluctuates, but for me the scales have always been really bad for my mental health, so I made the decision not to play that game, which I talk about in these next clips. So yeah, let's just jump right into it and kind of let you guys see how my body was at 4 months postpartum. Today is the 4th of June 2020. It is 11 a.m. and if this ever makes it to YouTube, it means that I have gotten to a point where I feel confident enough in my postpartum body to actually show this process. I am 4.5 months postpartum. I'm still weighing about 6 or 7 kgs heavier than my pre-baby weight, and I am 2 weeks into a 8-week challenge. So I just wanted to create this in the hopes that eventually this will be something that I can look back on and be proud of myself for. Yeah, hopefully by summertime I can look at my body and be like, cool, I'm ready to wear a bikini. But I'll quickly show you in the mirror here where my body's at, slash quickly go put the dummy in my baby's mouth. So I weighed myself about a week or two ago and I was 65 kgs. Oh, sorry, I got my period, so these are my mod body underwear. You can see my stomach here. There's lots of extra skin, just a little pouch. My issue isn't that my tummy is still like overflowing, it's just that my overall body mass like everywhere is bigger than I want it to be. So I'm not gonna go by the scales. I hate the scales. I really didn't enjoy it in pregnancy when I had to continuously be weighed every single month by my midwife and stuff. My boobs are way bigger than they were. One thing that's really important to note is that when you're breastfeeding, sometimes your body does retain more body fat. So I'm so aware of that. I don't want to restrict my body of anything. It's more for the fact that I want to build my strength back. I used to be really strong and, you know, worked a really physical job throwing boxes around and stuff, and now I just don't have that strength. But then also as well, I don't want to be 7 kgs heavier than I was pre-baby. That's just not where I want to sit in life. So it is to just trim down my overall body fat, physique. I do want to look a certain way, so I'm not going to pretend that I don't, but I also am aware that whilst I'm still breastfeeding, I might not get to that really, really trim version of myself. So yeah, close up of my tummy. If you can see here, see that roll? I've never had that before. Obviously my skin is a lot looser, but yeah, just sitting with a lot more weight than I would want to. So that's the goal. Hopefully, I'll see you in a while and I'll be happier. So I didn't really go into it there, but I was actually really low on my body at this stage, and I really struggled to appreciate what my body was still doing for me and for Wolf by breastfeeding, by, you know, re-knitting together all of my organs, all of my abs. I really just wished that I could have been one of those people who bounced back. I wished it so bad, and I was so gutted that I couldn't fit my favorite jeans anymore, and I was so gutted that I couldn't wear tops like this without being so insecure. I don't look back and think, oh my gosh, you're a terrible person because you didn't appreciate your body. I just think, oh, you know what, next time I want to do it differently. And if I can help any other girl out there to look and view at their body in a more positive way, then I want to do it. I wish that I could have told that 4-month postpartum me that actually, you know, be so kind to yourself. And everyone who's ever told you that, you know, you will get your body back with time, they're right. You aren't sleeping. You can't actually look after yourself how you want to. You don't have the energy stores. You don't have so many of the things that previous you would have had at her disposal to drop weight. You just don't have that. I just wish that I could say to her, you know, like, it's okay. It's okay that you aren't happy right now, but it's also important that you realize that life's not what it was and you don't have to be or look like you used to. You're the only one who thinks that you should. Hello. Okay, I know. I'm vlogging on the iPhone again, even though I have a camera. I was just watching back my filming that you guys will have just watched from June, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, you know, my body's changed a lot and I haven't actually acknowledged it or refilmed anything for that potential vlog. So I just want to talk you through my body now. I was always an 8 through here, but I'm actually more of a 10 now. And up here I was like a 6 to 8, and now I'm more of like an 8 to 10. My boobs are definitely still way bigger than they were before, but also my actual, you know, ribs and everything, there's still a lot of weight that I'm carrying through here. However, when I dress in the correct size for my body right now, I feel really good. I have decided over the last month or two to just like buy myself underwear that fits, buy myself a new bikini that makes me feel really confident, buy myself jeans that fit me right now instead of buying stuff with the idea that that will look really good on me when I lose a couple kgs, you know? Sorry about this. Now, like if I pull that down, there's nowhere near as much blubber like hanging over and stuff. My posture has straightened quite a bit, so I don't get the big pouch as much. And I definitely still have like some loose skin through here. I don't get the back rolls as easily like when I turn like I did in the last footage. So yeah, like it's definitely come a really long way. I'm not about diet culture, I'm not about any of those sorts of things, but because of breastfeeding and pregnancy, my understanding of foods and of portions and stuff became very skewed because I didn't need to be tame. I'm not being strict with myself with it, I'm just making sure that I am aware of how much I'm taking in each day. And then you know, learning to say no again when things are offered to me. It's pretty good. I'm pretty happy. So now it is real time today, and you guys will be seeing this vlog tomorrow. I haven't weighed myself still. I'm comfortably sitting in a size 8 crop and size 10 jeans. I will give you guys a body update in a couple seconds, but I just really wanted to kind of say to you that it's such a journey and it takes so much time, you know, like in my head I thought that it would take me no time. Even now I don't have my body back. Like my body and my boobs still belong to Wolf, and I'm at that phase where I'm, you know, looking towards weaning Wolf off breastfeeding and stuff like that, which is a whole nother vlog. But I just kind of wanted to say again that it's really important that you understand that social media is a lie. Like it's a highlight, it's a snippet, and it's a filtered version. No matter what, you know, even the girl who took the photo might not look like the photo, and that's fine. That is so fine, but it's nothing for us to define ourselves off. We see a photo and all of a sudden we think that it's a reflection of our self-worth, and it's not. Hopefully next baby, God willing, I will be so much kinder to myself. Some key things that I did to get my body a little bit trimmer. I relearnt how to say no to foods. I relearnt how to exercise in a way that actually felt good. So, you know, yoga or going for a walk and listening to a podcast. I stopped putting the pressure on myself to work out in really high impact ways, and figured out that actually my body isn't what it was and I should be really trying to regain strength. And also I try to say something nice to myself every time I look in the mirror. And that's a really big one, because what you say to yourself matters. What you say in the mirror is what you will see, it's what you will believe, and you are your own biggest critic. So if you can turn into your own biggest cheerleader, I'm sorry, that's so cringy and cliche, but like, if not you, then who else? Like, why not you for yourself? You would do it for your best friend. Why not you for yourself? It's outrageous that we think that it's up ourselves to believe in ourselves or to love ourselves. Like, it's not. It's actually just being a decent human to yourself. Anyway, I'm gonna finish the video here. I want to keep it nice and short for you guys. Hopefully, really hope that this gave you some insight as well as inspiration to either love yourself more, or to make small changes, or to just have hope. I love you guys. I will see you guys on Wednesday. I'm going to film a new day in the life for you guys on Monday of everything that I do, both here in the new house, Wolf being that little bit older, even his meals and stuff. Like, I haven't given you guys a proper insight into that for a really long time, so I'm so excited for it. And I will see you guys on Wednesday. And remember, if even one thing helped you understand or relate, then I have done my job. See you guys. Love you.
Ha ha ha.